Hedera Hbar. So today we have some breaking news. We have a really big partnership, which I think that you guys are going to like it. Now, this partnership is with the Saudi ministry and it is with the Hashgraph Association. We're going to take a look into this and a deep dive of what it actually means and what they will be doing. We will also be having a look at the price action for both HBAR and Source today. So all I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So this just came out now from Hedera, and it says over here, part of a 5-year agreement valued at $250 million. And we're going to break down the numbers as well as to who will be committing that. With the Saudi Ministry of Investment, the Hashgraph Association has announced the launch of the Deep Tech Venture Studio, empowering companies to develop innovative technological solutions. So it's both a partnership between the Hashgraph Association and this Ministry of Investment. So in terms of that $250 million, the breakdown is basically that the $50 million is going to be committed by the Hashgraph Association. That is what they'll be responsible for. And then the other $200 million will be coming from the Saudi Ministry of Investment. So you can see that this is a very large collaboration and very good for the Hashgraph Association. And it has also been announced on MISA's X page as well. Again, it is to aim to foster innovative investment opportunities in KSA through partnering locally and globally to support the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Now over here we have from Zepsi, again the $200 million is going to be put forward by the Saudi investors to fund over 500 plus deep tech. Now what does this actually focus on? Now we know that the Deep Tech Venture Studio that they are going to be launching will be focusing on things such as virtual reality, artificial intelligence, robotics, and also quantum computing as well. Now the original article that we have is over here and it is all in Arabic, but I actually do have the translation. Basically just did a quick Google Translate. So if we have a look here, you'll see the head of the Hashgraph Association said that the association's entry into Saudi Arabia aims to empower the next generation of entrepreneurs with the support of convergence and synergy of deep technologies, such as all of these different industries that we have. And it is the aim of enhancing the dynamism of innovative business and the professional environment by helping entrepreneurs and startup companies transform into digital production. Also, we have Hashgraph Association will cooperate with the Saudi Ministry of Investment and will support the group by guiding it on local requirements. So the Saudi Ministry of Investment have basically hired Hashgraph Association in order to do this. And this just highlights our technology and goes to show that they've decided to pick us over others. And also supporting the creation of a productive ecosystem where we have all these investors connected and to support and develop the local economy and thus contribute to achieving Vision 2030. And so in terms of the investment, how it's going to work is that it will be the 50 million over the next 5 years, and that is how it will be apportioned. Now in the coming weeks there are going to be a few meetings and workshops held with these local partners in order to determine the investment priorities in Saudi Arabia, and of course the initial project starting in the second quarter of 2024. In addition to this, they have also previously supported companies in the Emirates and Oman, as well as in Africa, in Morocco and Tunisia. And he says over here it is in order to encourage the market in the kingdom to develop and accelerate the transition to digital solutions. So we've basically landed that 5-year contract, and this deal is going to be massive, right? Because again, it will be supporting more than 500 companies, and apparently that is going to be starting off with 100 companies in the first year. But the studio will be managed by the Hashgraph group, and this is important because we are essentially going to be the ones that will be in control of this. And the intention at first for the studio is that it will be targeting the local Saudi companies, but after that they will be expanding and also including international firms as well. But it goes to show that we are seeing some good things from the Middle East and more investment. Now Tata has actually provided us with some of the background information that Khalid Al Faleh is the Minister of Investment of Saudi Arabia, and he served as Minister of Energy of Saudi Arabia and Chairman of Saudi. And we know that Aramco is a business that deals in oil and gas. I believe that it is the second largest company. And he also previously served as the Saudi Arabian Health Minister and Saudi Aramco CEO. And so this means that not only does he have a lot of knowledge and experience within these industries, but we could potentially be seeing more connections and partnerships potentially with Aramco. You never know, right, now that we are in the game with the Saudi ministry. And over here we have Guy Parliament, who is a Swiss federal councillor and head of the Department of Economic Affairs, Education and Research, and a member of the Swiss People's Party. He has been a member of the Federal Council since 2016, and he also served as President of Switzerland in 2021 and vice president in 2020. High credentials and a lot of reputation that they have, and so it goes to show that we really are topping it off in terms of the ecosystem for this year and these partnerships. I'm not quite sure if we can beat this one. We have seen quite a few this year that have been fantastic. I mean, with Algorand, with the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, and also with the Hedera Global Governing Council members. We've seen Hitachi come on, as well as Australian Payments Plus. But this one really does stand out, so good news for Hashgraph Association. Before we have a look at the price action for Source and Hbar, I just want to show you this tweet that we have from Charles Adkins. So Vinci Graph usually posts these stats near enough every day, to be honest with you, and you'll see these different networks with these transactions per second, and you can basically see the comparisons that we have and who is the fastest on the day. So for Hedera, we currently have 1,297 against Solana at 814, and Charles says also loves seeing these every day. I mean, it just shows you the numbers and how it basically compares in terms of the other networks. Now granted that Hedera is first now, it's not always first on an everyday basis. Sometimes it is in second place, sometimes it is in third place. I mean, I would definitely say don't put too much importance on the rankings of this, but it is a nice highlight of the day just to see how the network is doing with the TPS. So price action for Source today, we are currently trading at 0.08729. On the 1 day chart, we are up by 3.4%, and for the volume we are up as well quite nicely actually at 131.85%, and we're trading at $789,000. So in the earlier hours of the morning today, we actually managed to hit 9 cents, 0.0907, and on the 7 day chart we are up by 0.78%. Now for Source Swap, we were doing pretty alright at the 8 cent range. I mean, you'll see over here on the 1st of February we were trading at 0.8359. On the 2nd of February we went to 0.8372. On the 3rd of February we went to 0.8374. So we were pretty much just below the mid-range of 8 cents in that 0.083 level. Now we saw something happen though on the 6th. We went all the way to the 0.09051, and actually we haven't been to the 9 cents for quite a while. We did come down to 0.08753, but we went back up again to 0.0906. So we hit our all-time high at 9 cents. Source has been doing pretty strong with that, and you'll see on the 1 month chart again we are in the green. We are up by 32.47%. The last time that we were able to hit 9 cents for Source was on the 30th of January. So we had a bit of a pullback, we retraced, and we were pretty much doing quite nicely. We were consolidating at that 0.083 range, and now we hit that all-time high again. I mean, for Source now we are up and above that mid-range of the 8 cents. There really is no concern. Even if we pull all the way back to 8 cents, we are still pretty high, because if you remember back in earlier January we were sitting at the 7 cent level. But not even that, if we have a look at the 1 year chart, we are up by 193.44%, and you'll see over here in December we were basically at 3 cents, and so we made that massive 5 cent move. Really good stuff for Source. We're pretty much strong, and let's see if it is able to hold the mid-range of 8 cents first. Now let's have a look at the price action for Hbar coin today. We are currently trading at 0.0727, so we have actually hit 7 cents now because we were below that before. I mean, on the 1 day chart we are up by 3.8%, so we are in the green. For the week we are up by 0.7%, but you can see that massive spike. So pretty much we were consolidating throughout the week from the 1st of February all the way to the 6th. And we were pretty much trading at 0.0684 on the 1st of February, on the 3rd 0.0698, pretty much just below 7 cents. Then we touched the 7 cent level on the 5th of February, and we made that move upwards here to 0.0753 just yesterday. Now we did touch it again at 0.0752, and pretty much now we are in that mid-range of 7 cents. And then on the 1 month chart we are down by 3.7%, so you'll see that nice little spike, pretty much trying to mirror what happened on the 30th of January. So let's see if we can actually maintain in the mid-range of the 7 cents for Hbar coin. That is where I'm currently looking at right now before we head off to 8 cents. I definitely want to see that support level, because we've only had that just since yesterday. Guys, if you want daily Hedera Hbar coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.